Welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. This is Saturday Night is All Right, where myself, Dolores, and CM are going to watch Dynamite and GCW Mastermind tonight. I'm not sure where Dolores went, but she'll be back in a minute.
She's
If you're joining us,
talking.
thank you. Oh, did
Hey,
she? What'd she say?
Dolores, you know that you removed yourself, right? Okay.
I missed it. I guess she must have put it in the private chat. I missed it. I guess.
Oh no, that's from me.
Oh, that's from you.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that Phil doesn't make me hurl again this week.
It it should be a decent show. There's some good matches on. And I guess, the go home show before Forbidden Door tomorrow. I don't know if we'll
That
get
is
any.
so weird. Like they've had a wrestling show on TBS or TNC every day this week except for Thursday.
Yep.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Yep.
WCW time over here.
They're taking over TNT and TBS. So I'm watching GCW because out here on the West Coast, we don't get Collision until 8 o'clock our
And
time. So, and which means I have to try to find a pirate feed, and it never works right. So the GCW I can watch on Fight TV, and it won't. So I'm actually watching GCW Mastermind instead of Collision. So it's on y'all to inform the people about Collision.
I'm watching Collision, Bang Bang Gang, and Ass Boys were cutting a promo. Ass Boys did reach 1,000 retweets in order to have Tony Khan by Many Men as their entrance music.
Well, good for them.
So is Collision always going to be live?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am. Which I think Tony Khan, because, people were talking a lot of shit about nobody watches wrestling. No one's going to watch wrestling on Saturday night. Like, people have lives. And first of all, they realize that they don't realize that a lot of wrestling fans don't have lives. But even the ones that do, their lives sometimes revolve around wrestling as it is. Just because you're a wrestling fan and have a life doesn't mean you're not going to make time to watch something that you want to watch. So, but I think that's his hope. I think the problem, as we've all talked about a lot, one of the big problems with Rampage is that it's not live. So I think he's hoping to avoid that issue with Collision being live on Saturdays. Makes it, I guess, more must-see TV, I suppose.
Wait, that's not Darby Allin? So Darby Allin and Sting are supposed to be coming out. And instead, we have a January 6th supporter. Murder Grandpa. Poor Murder Grandpa.
Sorry about
Poor
that.
murdered grandpa. That's all
You
right.
seem like kids and old people. Soon as they hear you online, it's like, bam! Here I go. I got some stuff I need to do.
Oh, he made it too.
Yeah, he didn't have the link. I had to send it to him. I was thinking about that, and I was like,
My
Collision.
bad. My
You
bad. I
said
thought I.
because it didn't pop up on my screen yet. You have Sting.
What's up, Hassan?
I
How you
don't have
doing?
Sting yet. I have Gen 6 and Murder Grandpa in the ring. Tony Schiavone did call for Darby and Sting.
Okay. Also, they're doing their pick now.
I was looking for. The first match here on GCW Mastermind is Cole Radrick, and I missed who it was, and I'm not familiar with his face. So,
Let's see. There we go. Down at the bottom. The GCW picks will be down on the bottom of the ticker. The top part will be the Collision.
Hunter Drake. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I've never heard of Hunter Drake.
yeah. He come out of nowhere, and he's been wrestling lately. So
Hold on for 1 second.
shut my TV down before. Come on.
cat is driving me nuts. Oh, resend the link. Hold on. It looks like Anika's coming too.
Yay, whole crew in the house.
I'll send
Blue
it right
said
now.
he was going to be in the chat. I think he said either tonight or tomorrow, one or the other, when I saw him on live stream.
Blue. So email it to her as well.
Jericho is demanding to know who the final partner is.
You think we'll find out tonight?
Well, they said they would find out, so.
Seriously? All right, I just resent the link. Anika. It's in the Discord. If you need an email, let me know, or we can email it to you. Cole Radrick is chopping Hunter Drake. I wasn't overly inspired looking at this card on paper. I mean, it should be an okay show, but
yeah. I mean, being this back to back, last night was really good. I hate Blake Christian because that mofo took a good match and just wiped it at the end. He took it, bent over, and wiped it in his behind, and I was like, "Why are we doing this?"
I didn't see the whole show. I started to watch. I watched about half of it so far. I watched about half of it today. In between doing other things. It's technically my daughter's 29th birthday today, but I made her lasagna. Everyone's coming for they're coming for dinner. I'm doing this, and then I'm going out for a few minutes when they do cake. So we did that. We had a little something last night. So it's very weird to me to have a daughter that's almost 30. That means I'm very old.
Doesn't mean you're very old. It just means
I guess it just means I had kids when I was very young.
See, that's a better way to look at it.
That's right.
7 weeks.
7 weeks till what?
I'm turning 30.
Oh. 7 weeks until Sammy turns 30.
Not going to have any 20-year-olds in workhorse wrestling anymore.
Hey. Wait, why is he holding out a... Okay, that's a microphone. All right.
I'll be back.
All right. We'll be here.
Okay, Darby and Stinger in the ring. Jericho's flipping out.
Oh, yeah, forget that you're behind.
Ooh, that's spicy. That should need a bit spicy. Kitty Joe sounds very upset.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Nika. What's up?
Hello.
He doesn't like it when I eat.
You don't feed him.
You got a Saturday night off?
He's
You're
got
not
food in
working?
his bowl.
Is that your chicken though?
No, it ain't no chicken.
You know what good food smell like.
Well, yeah, you just gotta smell it every day.
All right. Cole Radrick gets the win over.
I have Naito getting in the ring with Darby and Sting. Jericho and Murder Grandpa are outnumbered right now. Because Sammy's out there.
Interesting. This next match is Alex Price versus Teriyaki.
That's a very memorable name.
Hard to forget.
Right? Sometimes the independent wrestlers have the most creative names. Teriyaki. Oh, he's got quite a hairdo. Y'all got to check this out. Google him and look at his. Well, maybe he won't have his hairdo on Google. I don't know, but this hairdo is. Yeah.
Ooh, why you banging on that table there, Chris? They didn't do anything to you.
I'm gonna keep my dirty joke to myself.
Thank you.
Probably should.
Appreciate it very much.
Like, is it spelled just like teriyaki?
No, it's spelled like two names, like Terry Trrry, and then Yaki Ayaki last name. He's a black dude with a lot of hair on the top. Half of it's like blondish yellow, and the other half is his normal color. It looks like. You gotta check it. You gotta try to check it out. It's quite the hairdo.
Oh, I saw him before.
I can't tell. It's not like a. It's not like a high top fade or anything. It's like a. I don't know. It's like a big bunch of hair. It's crazy. It's hard to describe. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything like it.
If what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing, it looks like it might be crochets.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I never heard of crochets. Are you laughing at me, Anika?
Yes, I am.
Because I had never heard of crochets.
It's basically a sewing.
It's just a bleach job.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he got his hair pulled up.
Yeah.
He might have a line up or like an edge up.
Oh, it's definitely edged up at the bottom for sure, and the sides. I mean, it's definitely all lined up right now. Yeah, it just kind of sits on the top, almost like I want to say a beehive, but because it's not twirled up like that.
It's a messy bun.
Yeah, there you go. That's really what it is. It's a messy bun. That's what it is.
What's up, Cyber?
I'm curious to see actually what it looks like if he lets it down. Puts it out. What's up, Cyber? Thanks for joining us as always. Happy to have you. What are you watching? Are you watching Collision or GCW, Cyber? I assume probably Collision.
We have Sir Strickland
versus Tyler Hodge.
I don't know who I want to win this match.
It's so hard. I think he's supposed to be on a winning streak. I thought we were doing that after the whole awesome OC match. I guess not, or I don't know what we're doing.
Dolores is here. She's in the background taking care of some background stuff. She'll be back on. And, well, that's unfortunate. Well, we'll try as best we can to tell you what's going on both shows. So.
You don't have TNT? Oh.
Yeah, some hotel rooms be
I don't know if
janky.
you've been to a hotel lately, but they cable lately has been garbage.
Yeah, some hotel
They
rooms
usually have TBS though.
And
well, it doesn't matter because if he's anywhere outside of the Eastern time zone, he's not going to get it right now anyhow. Like I gotta wait. Mine doesn't come on until 8 p.m. my time. So
and Felicia's on TNT.
now. So.
It is on TNT.
So.
I was just saying what hotels get.
So I was in a hotel not too long ago where it had 0 regular channels. All it had was access to. It came with access to Netflix, like the hotel's Netflix that you could use, or you could log in. It had like a bunch of apps, and you could log into your own as long as you made sure to log out. So
what?
Yes, yeah, it didn't have.
You telling me I can't use a family member's Netflix account, but an entire hotel can share one?
Right?
Well, to be fair, this was like 6 months or a year ago before they did that. But yeah, you're right. That's bizarre.
So just a few months ago, I was in a place that did not have TNT. They did have TBS. They had Comedy Central, Nick Jr., Cartoon Network, Disney, and like local channels.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, they usually have True TV. Like not TNT, but True TV, which I find weird.
Oh, so he's in Florida.
Florida's its own thing.
No, well,
okay.
I don't know. I haven't been outside of Florida in literally 3 years.
You gotta get you out of Florida.
So, or I haven't been vacation, like a hotel, nothing within 3 years. So I can't even say what's going on. Yes, yay or nay. But that used to be the best part of going a vacationing. The hotel got cable.
Hotel got a good cable.
You know. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Is it cold in your house, Anika? Is that a blanket you got over you?
Huh?
Is it cold in your house? Is that a blanket you got over your shoulders?
It is a blanket and it is cold. It's raining, so I don't know what's going on with the weather. I'm not knocking it because I am in Florida and it's summertime. So I will take this cold as long as they give it.
I didn't realize it was even cold in the winter in Florida. I thought that was one of the selling points of Florida was that it's almost always warm in some,
You know climate change been tripping, but it's still warmer than if you go up north.
Yeah.
It's like our cold is 60.
And that's 60 was way warmer than up north.
Maybe 50 if God's tripping today, but it's not really like below 29 Minnesota, Chicago.
Yeah. Yep.
It is cold enough if you want to wear boots sometimes.
Yeah,
Heck, it'll hit -10 here.
I just remember the thing I hated most about Florida was the humidity. Just
yes and no.
And sweaty all the time.
Maybe I'm, I don't want to, I've been to New Orleans. That I felt like, oh my god.
Yeah, I've never been to New Orleans.
Like like that swamp heat.
And I don't know, Florida's a big state, so I was always in the southern area, like Fort Lauderdale, down at the southern area. So maybe it's a little different.
Okay.
I don't know. I assume it's probably humid in the whole state, but at the same time, who knows?
I like Key West. Key West is cool. I mostly spent my time in Orlando.
Of course.
I mean, Florida's cool. Like, it's the only place in the world where you can find a person robbing a gas station with an alligator.
Well, there is that. There is that.
I haven't seen that story yet. Mr.
Hassan's rooting for Swerve.
Swerve is definitely taking it.
Oh, hell no. Cyber says I got bit by an alligator in New Orleans. Damn. Like were you? I gotta know the story now. Like,
right? You can't just say
like
got bit by
hunting and or did it just run up out of the water? I gotta know now.
Do you still have that body part? What body part was it?
I got so many questions.
That was smart. Uh-oh.
Were you eating a sandwich and didn't want to share?
Golly.
I Ubered home, I want to say Thursday, and dude wanted to sporadically want to tell me the story about how an alligator got hit by a car because he was going after a dead dog. I'm like, my house is right here. I don't know why you thought I wanted to know this story. In my mind, I'm like, why did you want to tell me? I don't know. Thank you, bye-bye.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know I'm antisocial and I'm a jerk, but like, I don't want my Uber or Lyft driver to talk to me other than "Hi, how are you?" and that's it. Just drive me, keep your mouth shut, and just bye, and that's it. Like, I don't need conversation, your life story. Don't ask me no questions. Don't nothing. Just drive and keep quiet.
I know they think you're being you want. I need to be engaging. Read the room. Sometimes I don't. That's how it is. It's after work. I'm tired.
No, they don't. They don't want to talk to you either. They
Sometimes.
do it so they can get good ratings.
Right.
9 times out of 10, they do it just to get a good rating. They don't want to talk to you. They want to get you to and from as quickly as possible.
Like if I'm not starting it, you don't have to start it. I'll Uber people at the land. Like my dad was like, one time he was going from the whole airport to home, which is like a 30-minute ride, and the lady wouldn't stop.
So Adam says we were in a duck boat, and it was a 13-foot female lunged down to the water and bit my right calf. Holy smokes!
And then
How you know it was female?
Let me remind y'all of something. The ocean and the water has depths that we have not been to. Stop disrespecting the water and go to places you shouldn't be in. Because good God.
I was going to make a submarine joke, but I'll not.
It's a submersive. It wasn't a submarine. It was not built well enough to be a submarine. They cut corners. They admit they cut corners, and then they want everybody to feel sad.
Yeah, my house was brutal on them. Everyone here was like, "Fuck that."
No, okay.
Teenager.
Okay.
I mean, I get it, but damn.
But that's it. These grown tail men knew what they were doing. There was all kinds of this could go bad. You were in it.
Here, Nika.
Everybody knows.
Females have distinct differences.
You're not allowed to say that.
Say what? What'd you say?
Oh,
I said it. Oh, he's not allowed to say that.
No, you got peeping.
I get it. No, I get it now.
But my thing is, everybody knows that you're not supposed to put Titan in anything. Anything that has had the word Titan in it has met a very bad end. And these fools want to go down in something named a Titan. R.I.P. to the young man who died for giving in to his father for Father's Day. The other 4, you played yourself.
All right, real quick, we'll let it go. I just like, why? They have Titanic museums where they have wreckage that people pull the wreckage and put it on land. Why do you need to go down And then they say even if you go down there, it's too dark. You have to watch it on the TV anyway.
James Cameron has made enough documentaries about it. And I could watch those and feel just as good. That's all I need.
That's what happens when you have too much money and
And everybody's
Like,
talking about,
I'm sorry.
oh, it's bad to make fun of people who die. And I'm like, but y'all were just talking about Eat the Rich. What better example of Eat the Rich is this?
right?
I mean, at least James Cameron has material for doing a Titanic 2 now.
He's been down 33 times.
Don't put it in his head because that crackhead will do it. He's a scientist.
I don't think he'll make another Titanic movie, but he's been doing different documentaries, like showing the different things that he sees when he goes down there. Because he goes down there a lot. I found out the other day via Twitter that he was down there on 9/11.
Well, so I've seen a couple of interviews from him. He's basically a scientist who loves movies. He was like, for Titanic, he was like, I wanted to study Titanic, but I know if I pitch that to the movie people, they won't give me the money. So how about this? Romeo and Juliet on the Titanic. And like, okay, thank you. Okay, give me. I'm like, what?
Oh. No.
So Alec Price beat Teriyaki in the second match, and now we have Effie versus Rina Yamashita, which should be a very interesting match.
The swerve kick, man, like to the back of the head, like a gunshot.
How is he still kicking out?
Never vote against Rina.
Never vote against Rina.
Tanahashi.
So I don't know if everyone saw in the Discord, but on Tuesday night at the cookout, we're going to have Cresta Star on the show. So very excited for that. That should be fun and amazing. Come check it out.
Right?
Oh, shoot. Is it the episode that I suggested?
No. Nope. We're going to do a short little mini interview, get to know her a little bit better, get to know our listeners, introduce her to our listeners, and so on. Plus, I have some questions just because, see how she gets involved in wrestling, that kind of stuff. And then we're going to talk about, I don't want to say it wrong, but I forget how many letters there are, but LGBTQIA+, I guess, community in wrestling. With her, she does drag, and so she's a great resource to come in and talk about, her experiences and those kind of things. And then I guess CM's going to come up with a game or two for us to play to have some fun. So that's next Tuesday. What is that date here? I gotta look at my calendar.
27.
20. Say that again.
I think it's 27.
Tuesday, June 27th, 7:30 p.m. So.
Oh shit.
MJF is coming out.
Anytime I say Tanahashi, all I hear in my head is the Briscoes. Tanahashi ain't had no mouth guard. And he beat Swerve. This was a good bout. I want to see that one again.
Honestly, this is for free TV. Oh, okay. I'll take it because y'all be real price.
Let's give Swerve the belt instead of MJF. And then let Swerve fight Tanahashi. Somebody's TV is all
I was gonna say, can you hear somebody's TV?
Oh,
Not mine.
better?
Yeah. Rena is bringing in chairs. Effie has a chair. Rena has a chair.
My headset's good. You can hear my TV better than I can hear my TV.
Yes, your headset is very good. We often hear everything you do.
It's gonna be the first match of Forbidden Door. Okay.
Which one?
Tanahashi versus MJF.
They're gonna
I
open
mean,
the
we already
show,
had it
huh?
confirmed on that
They're,
one.
they're gonna open the show.
Interesting.
That means MJF can go home early.
That's right.
That's what that's gonna be. He's gonna screw
He's-
Tanahashi.
He's doing that Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns. I'm coming in, doing my thing, get out.
So like he wasn't actually there. It was a he was there through Skype or video, whatever you want to call it.
Pre-tape.
MJF
Pre-tape.
was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't know Tanahashi that well, but I don't want him to lose to MJF.
Yeah,
I
but
think MJF has wrestled more in the last month than he has the whole year.
Oh no, he's gonna wrestle more during this tag team tournament. We're like, you gonna wrestle every week? What are you, a pervert? That was so dumb.
I wish he would have said something like, "Who do you think I am, Orange Cassidy?"
Oh. That would have been good. That would have been so good.
Orange does love to fight every week.
Effie is in the corner. Rena line set up a chair. She's gonna do some. Oh, she tried to jump off the chair. Effie got out of the way. The big clothesline. Now Effie's gonna do it. Use the chair to splash onto Rena. Oh, big pump kick.
Ooh, Brody King versus Andrade.
1, 2. Rena kicks out.
Why is it so hard for people to say El Idolo?
El Idolo. What did they call him?
Andre Idiolo.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was. Idiolo, that's right. That was hysterical.
Andre Idiolo.
Was that Nigel or Kevin?
Mm.
You remember? Said it.
I'm gonna guess it was Kevin.
Yeah.
You think? I asked because I know he's the he used to be a New Japan translator, so I would think he would be good with accents and different last names.
Oh no, I think he was joking. It was like an insult. He deliberately said it that way, like Idiolo as opposed to idiot, like Andrade El Idiot. Super kick from Effie. He's gonna try to put Rena through the door with the Death Valley driver. Oh, there it goes. Rena through the door in the corner. One, two. Rena kicks out. Effie's been in command for a lot of this match, actually. I guess Alley Catch says the big reason that Bussy loses a lot is because Effie gets too horny. So I guess he's wrestling Rena, so he doesn't have that issue tonight. So he's more focused.
Wow.
That's exactly what she said in the interview. They asked her why Bussy was losing too much so often, and she said because Effie gets too horny in the ring and forgets what he's doing.
I'm excited for Monday.
Why?
I'm gonna make me some Frito pie.
Nice.
Ooh. Like again, Forbidden Door card, much better than one. But why isn't any of the House of Black on the card?
It's one of those things where like we give them shit about having cards that have too many matches on them. So I mean, you can't get everybody on, but at the same time, I mean, you'd think that maybe they'd be on somewhere. I mean, either in a singles match or at least one of them in a singles match. I mean,
Yeah, it's a real catch-22 with that because it's like, well, this person's not on the card, but they have 30 people on the card, but this person's not on the card though.
Right? Yeah. And it's always like, oh yeah, that's a great card, but why? Somebody always says, why isn't so and so on the card? It's like, well, you can't. So not everyone can be on every card unless you want to sit there for 6 or 7 hours, and then we're going to complain the whole time about how long it is. Why are there 30 matches? Well, y'all want to see everybody. I mean, that's the only way to do it, right?
I mean, as long as it's not 2 hours of commercial breaks, I won't complain.
Unless every match is 5 on 5. I mean,
like off the top of my head, Jungle Boy versus Sonata. I think we all can agree, huh? It's like, it's not an open challenge. It was like Jungle Boy, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, it's like it's not.
I agree, but like I said on our Forbidden Door review this morning that me and Dolores did, check it out. It's on the YouTube channel. That Jungle Boy last night on Rampage was it last night? Rampage against Doki. Yeah. If we get that Jungle Boy against Sonata, it's going to be a really good match. That's the best Jungle Boy I've seen. I thought he looked really good. Like, that's his best match, in my opinion, to date. Way better than he looked at Double or Nothing in the Four Pillar match. I was very disappointed with the way he wrestled in the Four Pillars match. I thought he was by far the weakest between the ropes in that match. But last night, I thought he showed a lot more last night. So if we get that one against Sonata, then I'm not mad at it. I also want to see him turn heel and just be Jack Perry. Get rid of the Jungle Boy. Just be Jack Perry.
Hollywood
Jack Perry. There you go. I like it. Cut the hair off. Put on a silk shirt.
What y'all's obsession with cutting off hair? Let that man have his long, luxurious locks just to flowing.
No, fuck that. Some of us have to be bald. All of us have to be bald.
I want him to. He's turning heel. I want him to side part it. I want.
right. Turn heel.
Have it all to the right side.
Right.
And have us just do this. All the doggone.
If he cut his hair, he would look way too much like his dad. Like there'd be no ifs, ands, or buts.
I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. I like the idea of him bringing in his Uncle Dave.
Yeah. Rena bit Effie in the penis and then gave him a power bomb. Yep. Through the chair and retained her title.
Sure.
Former world heavyweight champion and Jungle Boy's uncle. So much heat you can get with that guy. I just know it.
Okay, can you keep saying David? David who?
Arquette.
Huh?
Arquette.
That's his freaking uncle?
Well, him and Luke were best friends. So he grew up with David Arquette.
Same difference. Okay. I'm like, who the freak? He keeps saying, like, who the freak is David Perry? Who would know that?
Luke Perry's the one who took David Arquette to the hospital after his Nick Gage match.
I didn't know. I wouldn't.
Well, okay. So Rena was in the corner, and Effie was on the second rope, and he was, thrusting in her face. So she bit his junk, and then powerbombed him through the chair, got the pin, and then proceeded to kiss him for like 15 seconds. Like, that was weird.
Well, if she makes him horny, he's gonna lose.
He'd already lost. This was after the match.
More so after, like, the whole Never mind. We're trying to get money.
That's GCW for you.
It's the biting of the dick and then kissing him with her. I'm like, nah.
Right?
That was a beautiful move. So
Like Andrade, you just got back. Don't hurt yourself, boo boo.
Hassan
I
has
think you
Brody
had to
King.
take care of Charlotte while she had her 50/11 plastic surgery.
Okay, yeah. Side note, Charlotte, I need you to stop doing your baby's moves. You don't look good doing them. It doesn't look. You don't have the lucha fluidity to do them. The whole elbow thing, it looked weird. The whole double moonsault, you stop and then you do another one, and that's how it works. Oh my God, where's the baby?
Oh no, there is a baby.
You're so precious.
Ah, baby.
Hey, baby. Oh, he is adorable.
Right?
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
How
How
old is
you
she?
coming there at this point? You gonna go to your dad? Say bye everybody. Titi been fighting with me. We been.
hey, baby.
I beat up Titi this time.
I remember when they were that cute.
That little.
Listen, they cute, but they ain't snatch hair like what's in them references. Who? I saw Rena won that match.
Rena
So
won
we're
that
on
match.
to the next match.
The ending was. Are you watching it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Brody
ending
I was
King,
able to watch it.
Brody, on my screen, Brody King just chopped the shit out of Andrade, like down to the ground.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the ending of Rena's
Listen.
match was bizarre.
I've been keeping up with y'all. I just been hiding in the cut. Hiding in the cut.
I think it was either Hassan or Cyber Adam that was asking where you were.
Yeah, Cyber.
Yeah.
But you know what? When I typed that in the chat, listen, me and you were just talking about this one during the preview show that he need to stop doing that high fly flow.
Right?
And he got up top and just tilted over and boom. And he fell, but he didn't like completely fall where he kind of caught himself a little bit. He got back up, he did it. And I was like, I told you not to do this. I told you.
It looks better than Sabu though. It still looks better than Sabu.
So on GCW, Nick Gage is coming out for this match that's streaming on the bottom. Is Los Macisos, which is Cyclope and Extremo with versus Jordan Oliver, Mike Jackson, and Nick Gage. Jimmy Lloyd is also with Los Macisos, helping them tag. But ladies and gentlemen, while we got a little time and I'm here, you know I'm the clean up woman. Here we go. We want to make sure you are here. Here.
That's not a good.
Here. For the cookout on Tuesday. Because
Anika, go look at those lyrics real quick.
Dumb and quick. I know that. Rose my ruler till I found out all I was doing was making
That's like my wife. She'll listen to something crazy, and I'm like, "Did you hear it?" And she's like, "They're not talking about me." Oh, okay, then I guess it's all right.
Maybe easy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're here for the cookout because we're gonna do something we really haven't done before. You know, I'm new here, so we going up. We're moving on up. Okay, to the east side. Here we go. Because we're gonna have YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, even Twitch phenomenon who loves wrestling, loves fun, so she fits perfectly with us. Tuesday, we will have Cresta Star for a live interview. She will be playing games with us. We'll be talking the hot topic with her. So make sure you come on Tuesday Let me take LE to load out. Here Tuesday at 10:30 live. You can catch us on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch. Okay, so make sure you're here because I know we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna party it up, and you're gonna miss out if you're not here. You know, replays are good, but live is even better.
100%.
Put Andrade back up there because he deserves it.
Ooh. Ooh.
I absolutely am learning today that pickup is not my kind of thing. I mean, you send people to pick up, the pickup people at the restaurant don't know how to act.
What? You mean like Uber and Lyft?
So what happened was, no, I mean like food. Like
No,
my
like
mom basically wanted one thing, not what we wanted. I ordered that thing. First of all, I go to the wrong restaurant, which is okay. But then the next restaurant was like, we don't have the order. I'm like, yes, you do, because you got my money. I ain't got time for this. So by then, you know, Angry Dolores had showed up to the building. So I'm cussing around to the Raven. That's why I had to drop down. I was like, you know what? I got to do this off camera. So then I'm calling Uber Eats and they're like, we not giving you your money back and you're not getting, I'm like, I'm going to get my food out my money. We're going to get one of these suckers today.
Hence that you preach.
I'm going to be in there acting food. Okay. So then they were like, well, they say they got your food now. I was like, they better. Because somebody's going to pick it up. And if not, I'm going to let them unleash the dragon on you about their food, okay? I'm not playing about this food.
I would not eat that.
The human error of Uber, period, can pitch anyone to the highest 10th level power.
Right.
And then it's like, it's just been today because we did the stream earlier. I took a nap, I woke up, and I felt like everything that I was supposed to accomplish, I did not accomplish. So literally 5 seconds as ALW was like, yeah, we about to start in like a minute or so. I was like, let me finish this graphic and type up this thing. I got it. Telling you.
Like,
I'm a walking zombie at this point, and tomorrow I'm gonna die in the middle of forbidden doors. I'm like,
the past 2 weeks have been so freaking busy. I know all, and it's minute stuff like do laundry, clean up. I'm not doing jack. This is why that's why you need a big job so you can pay people to do this stuff. Because I am tired. I don't want to do a doggone thing. I don't want to do jacks.
It's actually not that expensive to get your clothes washed.
But as of right now, none of them stink. So I'm just watching draws. That's basically what I'm watching. Make sure the underwear is clean. I'm fine.
You heard it here first.
She admitted that too. That you know that's got to be a clip.
What?
I think you broke CM. She had to leave on that note.
All I do is wear the uniform, and I got 3 of these shirts and 3 of these black pants.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Listen. Did Sammy get lost? He left, never came back.
He left and never came back. Jimmy Lloyd and Jordan Oliver are in the ring right now.
So it's like, I had to make sure my nephew got his food. I got my food. But, you know, you can't go without your mama not getting her food. That's not going to work. That's not going to work for me.
All right, man, these are the times I do miss when Andrade was with Selena Vega, or the dream of him being with Charlotte. It's like he does need I like when he had the female manager with him, because now Julia Hart being, Julia. I'm sorry, what is her last name? He called her Hart because it's a black Heart.
Right? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't it still Hart? It is Black Heart.
Boo boo, your shoulder. You don't have to do it, baby. Move. Oh.
Who is that?
That's
Oh,
Buddy.
no.
That was Malachi. But it's Buddy. It's just Buddy.
Oh, but somebody got attacked after the match. Yay!
Oh, Dak
Yay!
got it. He just
But I
had
forgot because
everything.
my stream froze. Who won?
So technically, Andrade, because I guess we call it no disqualification. He had Brody in a figure 8, but Brody didn't tap yet.
Yeah, buddy.
Doing a dance.
Sammy got broken and left. Anika broke CM. Oh, wait a minute, there you go. If you summon him, he will appear.
There you go, buddy.
Candyman. Sammy Joe.
I just want to say, at this point in the moment, I am looking like the GCW hardcore queen. And I'm gonna act the fool when it come Monday. Y'all can't tell me nothing.
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
Nope, not gonna do that.
I'm not used to seeing Buddy in a shirt.
Man. There is wrestling Mike Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, the best way to describe Mike Jackson is if you pick I would describe him as, I don't know, people in Georgia know, but most people don't. The Six Flags man, it used to be an old Caucasian man who used to get out and dance in front of the Six Flags bus and pick people up in the commercial. It was hilarious. Come on.
That reminds me, I'm going to a theme party tonight.
Oh, yeah?
What time is it?
Sammy, remember, safe word is key.
What's the theme?
Michael Jackson. I'm not dressing up, though.
Oh, come on.
Jackson!
We gotta see you dressed up like Michael Jackson.
Get a leather
I ain't got no white glove or a red leather jacket or
Get a black leather
Jerry
jacket.
curls or nothing.
Get a white tuxedo.
I mean, I'd probably look good with Jerry curls, but I'm not doing it.
Sammy, I must say, Anika's not gonna agree with this. But there was a point where Michael kind of was your color, so you could do that. You could do that. You can absolutely do that. Don't
it's
go
too
back-
hot to be wearing a leather jacket anyways.
Don't go backwards. Just stay in the era where he was that color. That'll be that's appropriate.
Don't go blackface or anything.
Some people say Bad was better than Thriller. Not me, but some people. I'm just saying.
You know, give me We Are the World. Or
Man in the Mirror, Dirty Diana.
At least get the glasses. You know what? Bad about that. You got the jacket. Put the jacket on, Sammy.
Right?
Wow, I'm not wearing a leather jacket. It's like 90 degrees.
Sammy.
How you gonna show up at a theme party?
Mike Jackson Mike Jackson is just like a bootleg Kurt Angle. Like he Kurt Angle's father. That should be a storyline. Listen,
isn't he like 60?
Let me see, because I got to see this. Mike Jackson. Didn't he? You know he older. He got the little like. He got like the elf ears. You know they point out to the side.
I will say I will change out of my AEW shirt.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. All right.
Oh, probably a white shirt with a fleece jacket, something breathable.
With a fleece. Okay. At least like cuff the shirt. I'm trying to think.
If that's the same person, Mike Jackson is 73 years old.
73.
It's nobody the same person.
Yeah, it is. Because he's old. I remember them making a big deal about how old he is.
Oh, maybe instead of the fleece jacket, I'll put on like a dress shirt and roll the sleeves. How's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen two older people wrestle. One almost, and that man almost killed himself. So Taraji was like, ooh, he just went off. And Mike Jackson he trying his best. He's slow, but he getting it.
Let
He
me
can
see
do
the
what I
fleece
can.
jacket.
You know who they should have had in this match? And I'm gonna go back to the weekend before. Mike Jackson versus Santana Jackson, the Michael Jackson wrestler who dresses up and does the moonwalk and turn. He literally mid-match turned it into the Thriller and turned into the wolf by putting the wolf head on him. I'm
That was one
telling
of the
you,
funniest things I've ever seen.
the Jackson versus Jackson. I would like to see that.
Santana Jackson versus Mike Jackson.
Yes.
So one of my favorite memes is when somebody asks, "What the hell is he even doing?" and you just reply with his best.
Listen, I give Mike Jackson credit because he's in a hardcore match.
He is in a hardcore match at 73 years old.
And I like how he's telling Nick Gage to move over so he can get the hot tag. I'm appreciating this. I really am. You can't.
Uh-oh.
Is anybody good at editing videos?
I'm not.
I can do it, but it takes so much time. I used to do it, and it used to be a booger bear because I'm an A type when it comes to that stuff.
Well, it's more of cutting.
Yeah, you cut it. You can do it. That's easy to do. I don't know.
All right. Well, I've never done it before. Because for the gaming Twitch stream that me and ALW are going to do, we're going to do one big block, but we need it cut into multiple smaller videos for YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I can do that.
I definitely don't know how to do that.
All right, so I know y'all wanted Christian to win the title, but I think this is better of him. It's Luchasaurus' title, but it's on his shoulder.
Title?
I think that's actually a little bit better.
Is he gonna? He's gonna call it his title too. Watch. He's gonna end up calling it his title. Or when I watch his title.
And I'm excited to see Luchasaurus and Christian Cage versus Jungle Boy and David Arquette when that happens.
I will be very surprised if we see David Arquette in a wrestling ring again like that.
With his heart problems, you mean?
Well, just in general, yeah. I mean, that was a long time ago now. What are we talking, 20 years ago? I mean, he's
No. He wrestled Nick Gage like 4 years ago.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago. That's right. But I just, but even then, like, that was not a good match either. Like, he already looked a lot less athletic than he did 20 years ago when he didn't look overly athletic in WCW. So
his feud with RJ City too.
Yeah, I'd be really surprised. I mean, I think he's one of those guys that likes wrestling, so he'll be around wrestling. But I'd be very surprised if you actually see him in another match again.
Well, that would be the only match I would imagine is a tag team match where he's teaming with Jungle Boy at one time. But mostly him being a mouthpiece for a heel Jungle Boy. So that's what I mostly see him doing.
Is Mike Jackson now an honorary member of MDK gang?
Yeah. Oh, fucking yeah.
Jordan Oliver too.
You know, it seems like
he is bad.
Yeah, he is bad.
It seems like Nick Gage has turned into like Santa Claus, who like they are friendly with everybody. Come on now, how long has this promo been? I need you all to cut him off. Don't let him keep going like this. And Luchasaurus is looking like a punk in the back, not saying nothing.
I love how the guy that's the leader of a faction called Murder, Death, Kill, and is the deathmatch champion or king of the deathmatch, been in prison, is now a babyface in GCW. Like, the whole thing is fucking weird. Like,
I like how you rob somebody with no pants. That's the audacity right there.
I'll never forget the interview that Cody did where he said the most unbelievable thing about the first Double or Nothing was that the most over guy in the entire show was a fucking dinosaur.
So next on our GCW stream
We've got
is John Wayne Murdoch versus Sawyer Rick.
another intergender match.
I love these matches.
They've got it looks like they've already got a door set up on the outside on two tables. It looks like maybe with mouse traps on it or something. It's got some sort of weird shit on it already. So we know this is going to be one of those fun matches. Yeah, that's your boy John Wayne Murdoch. He got you the win. Tournament of Survival.
I know. Hold on. I need to. Every once in a while, when I disappear, my face disappears. I'm making sure I pick, because as soon as it's over with, I ain't gonna remember nothing.
Yeah, I meant to say that. Sorry, I meant to mention that CM said her computer was down, so that's why we lost her.
No, please come back.
I tell them to hang out with us. Okay, I see how it go. You know what? I won't leave on that, because you just gonna do me like that. You just gonna do me.
No. I was saying it's been a minute since all five of us watching something together.
Right?
Like, come on, man.
Well, we all picked John Wayne. I think y'all wanted to be like me, but I let you do what you do.
I was surprised to see you tonight, Anika. I figured you'd be working on a Saturday night.
So I got the good shift, which is basically morning,
Oh,
and then the next to that is 3 to 8. But like the last 2 weeks, I'm like, I don't do nights. What are we doing? I don't understand. Why you got me doing this in all my life?
Because like Saturday night, that's got to be the busiest time of the entire week.
Yeah. That and Friday. Yeah.
Who won that Hunter Drake Alex Price thing?
I'll be right back.
All right. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. Right now, we are, let me change the banter. On AEW, we have a video package we just got from In-Ring segment with Luchasaurus and Christian. And on GCW Mastermind, which is on Fight or however you choose to watch it, we're watching John Wayne Murdoch and Sawyer Rick. Kojima! Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find out about Forbidden Door, which we will be watching tomorrow, we did an in-depth preview earlier today at 12. You can catch that on our channel. And we also did predictions, most of us except for ALW. He wanted to be separate. ALW yesterday on Friday Night Fight. We will be here.
Okay, so CM Punk versus Ricky Starks, and CM Punk wins the tournament.
I don't think. I can't go with my heart because my heart's been done for a couple of times.
You have to do CM Punk
versus
Samoa Joe, because they've already hinted at that at the beginning of the first collision.
That's semifinal.
But I'm saying that's what you have to do to get.
Oh, you think Samoa Joe's going to beat CM Punk? And go to the finals against Ricky Starks?
Win, but you have to kind of, I don't know, make a wonky finish where Joe gets involved in the final. Okay. Here comes Ned Flanders. Willow Nightingale. Versus Nyla Rose. I wish they would do Nyla better. We would discuss this probably Tuesday about how some of the
they wouldn't end the tournament in a DQ, would they?
No,
they probably in the semifinal or match.
But not in the finals, nah.
Well, I was thinking CM Punk versus Ricky Starks, and then Jay White gets involved.
But Jay White would get involved. Okay, Ricky is feuding with Jay, and he also hates Punk. So they would be like, you were helping two of your enemies. You have to pick one of your enemies to be your friend. I love Nyla Rose. Nobody can tell me nothing. She is very well. I love her. I wish they would do her better. I wish they would do the Problem Child better. I wish they would do Sunny Kiss way, very, way, way better. I'm getting sick of tired of them just misusing talent.
Well, like
I
I love
mean, honestly, a tag team of Nyla Rose and Sonny Kiss would be great to watch, and I can just imagine some of those promo segments. Like
this sucks. They both should be like in the quarterfinals. I don't. This should be a semi. You should work with Nika. This should be a semifinals match because yes, I do agree that Nyla Rose should have a better stake. She was champion, so I'm not sure what happened. From year one of AEW till now. Because year one, they actually were doing a decent job with her, and now she's just father. Yeah, that's the word.
My honest opinion about it. Nyla was a talking point in interviews. They put Cody, they put Nyla out there. Nyla always was the person who, for the community, you could say, oh, we have a wrestler who stands for the community and is transgender, and she wrestles and she's good. And that's all they ever talked about in interviews. They never would go too in depth in that. And so sometimes it feels like they put her out there to be the kind of like token flag bearer instead of putting her out there as a wrestler who's really good. Like, she's had some really good interviews, and she has a great sense of humor when she's able to go there. But most of the times it's like, oh, you start wrestling, how do you feel? It's all about her outside of the ring and her sexuality. And when she had AEW interviews, that's all they ever talked about in the beginning. It was like, oh, you're the first transgender champion ever. Like, how do you feel? It's like, I didn't wish they didn't put that in the front. She is she, and that's all it should have been. Once you said it once, that's it. You should have stopped that in the interviews, because they had a lot of interviews where you could watch panels where that's what they talked about 99% of the time, and it's like, she's more than that. Sunny Kiss is more than that. You should have good conversations about their wrestling.
99% of the representation that the companies give us is token flag bearers.
Yeah, but you have
not wrestling. I'm talking everything across the board. Like 99% of the representation that they give us is just token flag bearers.
Yeah, but at a certain point, people have to rebel. I think that's what every community has, a rebellion against people who supposed to be our token front person, because not every front person represents everybody.
No,
I mean, no offense to my community, but I'm tired of you all calling all the civil rights leaders from 1965 to handle the problem that is today. I need you to understand you helped me get here, but I don't need you to call you for everything. I don't need to call the same lawyers, the same people. I see them every time something happens on my TV. Hey, we can change people. We can get some new blood in here.
Like, another thing to what you said is that, like, we need more of the individual.
Yeah. That sounds
like everyone is a multifaceted being. At least they should be. Everyone should be a multifaceted being and shouldn't be able to just be boiled down to being two things.
Yeah.
Like, there's more that makes you.
It's understandable if you tout your accolades or being the first or something. That's great. Mm-hmm. It's just when you constantly refer to it over and over again, it makes that person just that, and that's not fair to them.
No. Funny as hell, the video game stuff, like, the thing is that most of the great stuff with Nyla was all on YouTube.
BTE, yeah. Like I remember it was they're doing I think it was Sammy's blog, and they were doing a panel, and I'm not sure who she was calling out, but she got on the floor. She's like, "You, I remember what you did to me. We need a rematch." I'm like, "What in the frick? Who is this person?"
Evil Uno and Nyla Rose is one of the greatest feuds, in my opinion. It was never on TV, though.
It's so
I think once they got in it was, we don't have to do it anymore. Because you notice at the beginning, Sunny Kiss was out there, Nyla was out there. They were very pushing inclusivity in people's like direction. But after a while, I think the polls and the numbers and things come in, and they just kind of backed off of that. Which that's why Dynamite was such a good moment, because Bowens had never done it in front of cameras publicly live on TV.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah,
Sawyer Wreck just killed John Murdoch. She gave him like a rock bottom on the side of the chair.
Yeah, like, and the chair didn't even bend at all.
The chair didn't bend or budge or nothing. Oh, that was nasty looking, and then got the 3-pin. Good for Sawyer Wreck. I mean, we didn't get the points, but I got the match wrong. God, that looked like that hurt. Holy shit!
You know what? I was thinking about something else.
No, I mean, they do that. They do that a lot, right? Like they like to.
Oh yeah, none of us got the points, but we all picked John Wayne Murdoch.
They like to pigeonhole people. It's never just about your talent. It's about who you are, right? You're either the first, gay person to do this, or the first transgender person to do that, or the first black person to do this, or the first woman to do that, or that. And like you said, it's great to get that recognition and to acknowledge that. And at the same time, like Sammy was saying, people are so much more than just one or two things, and so you can't just categorize people, under by one thing, or just, pigeonhole them into one particular thing. It's just Nyla Rose is just a really good wrestler. It doesn't matter that she's transgender. I mean, it shouldn't. I mean, yes, it's great for the transgender community, and at the same time, it doesn't really matter. She's just a person who wrestles. So it is.
Yeah,
what it is.
It's like once you made her champ, you acknowledge that she's the first to do it. Yes, but it shouldn't be like, "Hi, this is Nyla Rose. She is the first. Da da da. She's your champion." Because you don't say like Jade Cargill is your straight champion every time you announce her as your champion.
Right. Yeah. Well, and it comes off as pandering and disingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
And like Sammy said, like tokenship. I mean, it does. It relegates people to just being, that token element, which is not what people are.
I mean, some people like pandering, which I don't understand, but
in wrestling, it's wrestling, right? The most important thing that happens in the ropes.
Yeah.
If you give me a good story, on top of this icing on the cake, but that's all I care about. That's all I care about.
That's the other thing, right? Like, we're so obsessed as a society with celebrities and who they are as people and what they've got going on behind closed doors, and are they like us, are they not like us, that it takes away. It doesn't matter. Like, they're just people. Just let them be. Let them have their lives. Enjoy their music. Enjoy their movies. Enjoy their athletic ability, and move on. We don't have to scrutinize every bit of their life or be involved or know every detail of their lives. It's too much. I mean, it's
like, hate me if you want to, but as of right now, if they did something wrong, take them to jail. But just don't tell me. Honestly, I don't. Me and Nika, I don't want to know. I don't need to know. As of right now, La La Land's a dumpster fire. LA's a dumpster fire. All of entertainment is full of crackheads and weirdos. So don't tell me, unless they kill someone, unless they rape someone, unless they was messing with kids. I don't need to know. Evidently, everybody was doing it in the 70s.
Yeah.
Listen,
I think everybody who was Studio 54 should go to jail. Cause I think Studio 54 was just nasty.
I like
Well,
my thing about it is that if you, I want to know because personally I can watch it because I watch the product. I support individual wrestlers, but I don't want to put my money in, especially with my nephew. Put my money into buying things for him or myself that somebody who I know don't like me is gonna put in their pocket. If you don't like me, that's the reason why I want to know those things. What you did instead.
Racist.
I don't
If you
think,
kill someone, if you're racist, and if you don't, and if you're messing with kids.
but I
Besides
think
that,
it's
don't tell
been
me.
longer than the 60s. I think it's been at least the early 30s, at least for Hollywood.
That old school Hollywood, but yeah, they don't want to ruin the fantasy, but just don't tell me. I don't want to do.
I think that's why it was okay to do and say certain things, and now people at like, oh, it's just cancel culture. No, you shouldn't have did and said those things.
Yes and no, but sometimes cancel culture.
Go ahead.
So sometimes the younger generation of cancel culture be doing too much. Sometimes.
I mean, it's debatable. We can debate individual cases of that things that have been canceled.
Yeah.
As an overall, the fact that we're more observant of things that are racist, sexist, misogynist, all those things is amazing. We should be, and the fact that they took place before isn't an excuse. And I get tired of everyone saying, "Oh, well, that's the generation I grew up from," or "Well, that's just how it was in my day." I don't care. That doesn't make it okay. Just because, oh, well, you were young, that doesn't make it okay. Like, what age do you know better? Like, what age is the cutoff that you supposedly know better than to do, racist or sexist shit or act like a fucking jackass? Like, what is that? Nobody can say that. So, I mean, what is it? 15? When do you know better? Is it 20? Is it 30? Is it different for everybody? No, the reality is that we all should be held to the same fucking standard. You're a human being. Treat other people like fucking human beings. Be kind, be considerate, and move the fuck on. Leave them alone. Let me live my life. You live your life. Treat me with respect, and I'll treat you with respect. It's real simple.
Just more so of people going back in the past and trying to view certain stuff through 2023 eyes. It was like okay, I get it to a certain degree, but come on, like people are watching the show The Nanny, right? Now people are watching it through 2023 eyes. Oh my gosh, what is this storyline? Why is she chasing this man? I'm like, shut up. It was a good show. Shut up.
That is not that. I can understand when people go back with certain things. Like for me, as a grown adult now, young me thinking that if I get kissed by a man when I'm unconscious, it's okay. It's not
like,
okay.
right, now that should be, that's not 2023 eyes. That's universally no.
Yeah. And so it's like people go back and look, just like some people. I was shocked that I remember as a kid seeing Bully Ray stand in the ring and say this awful promo where he had these gay slurs and all the rest of this. And at the time, people were like, good job. And then now people are like, Bully's like, oh, you're going back. It was during that time it was acceptable. It was never acceptable. You just said it, and people at that time were loud and proud about saying they were okay with it. Now it's nobody's going to take that. And I think people use the excuse, oh, you went back and you. No, even when it comes to like, what's his name? The dude, was it Midnight Express dude who said that he back in the day had did some things and then come to find out on Facebook he had been admitted in all these crimes and stuff. Listen, if you did these things and said these things, I can't help you when you get in trouble. Ric Flair, the story was out there. Yeah, the story was out there, but nobody paid attention because everybody made it a joke. It was on WWE cartoon as a joke.
Yeah.
And nobody really paid attention. And then he really assaulted someone until it was broken down. It was plain. It wasn't no joke about it. Yet still, you had men on there who thought it was just an innocent joke and that she should have sucked it up. And it's like, you are grown. If you have kids, you should know better. Even if you don't, I don't want my nieces and nephews to be thinking that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how people think that that's okay nowadays. And then when you confront them on it, it's like, you're going back. I don't understand. When we grew up, we didn't have this problem. You had this problem. You just too scared to say something.
Let me be very clear. A crime's a crime, no matter what time. Like that whole plane ride from hell, that was dumb. No matter what you said, no, y'all getting stupid drunk and harassing women. No matter what time. It's very like, and I think that's what's frustrating. It's like the generalization of everything. It's like some stuff I don't think I should have to say, because like raping women, it's like, no, all the time, that's bad. It's like being racist, no, all the time, that's bad. Like some stuff is not a generational thing. So, some stuff I should have to say is bad, period.
And I want people, and I'm saying it as a Black person, I want people to start saying that they were given a pass. Listen, when we arguing, you be like, hit me. If I knock you out, you'll say I'm wrong. Don't, just because you got a pass with somebody else don't mean it's cool with me. And when you lose all your teeth and stuff messing with me, then you'll wonder why. And then I'll be like, well, you ain't got a pass with me. That pass will go everywhere. It's not like a free, oh, your friends might think it's cute and everything, but it's not cute everywhere you go. And I've heard people in real life say that. I got a pass. You know, with my friends, I'm like, first of all, I'm not your friend, and I don't play like that. So lose all your, I don't like to be called a little girl. You ain't gonna son me, and you ain't gonna call me that word. And you ain't, me and you ain't. So even if me and you similar, I still will side eye you and have to check you. But you might not lose your teeth. But if you say it and you are not nowhere near, and I ask you like, oh, is your parents, are you, and you said no, you're losing all your teeth. At least I find out the information before I knock them out first.
Well, and what I guess the question is like, why your friends give not why did they give you a pass, but why do you feel necessary to have to use that word? Like, I mean, do you want to, like, even if they say it's okay, like just because it's a taboo thing to say as a white person, like you think you're getting over because you're around your Black friends using that word and they think it's okay, like it, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter the environment, like it's. You have no relationship to that word other than a negative relationship to it. You don't understand the struggle. You don't understand where it comes from. None of us do. I fully admit that. And as a result, we have no right using it. You know what I mean? No one. I mean, I'll argue whether anyone should ever use it, even in their own community. But at the same time, it is what it is. So definitely, I can't use it, and I don't want to. I mean, why would I want to? I mean, there's no.
I think
it's a secret society, and they're trying to get in it. Like, oh, it's secret. I can do it. I can do it. And then
that part, for the people who are not Black, who are so up in war about why can I say it? Why do you want to say it?
Exactly. It's just because they can't. It's like telling the kid, oh, you can't have that cookie, and they want to have it. It's like, oh, you can't say that word. Well, now I want to say it. Well,
it's like, and my thing about it is, it's a lady on TikTok who literally goes to people's videos every day and listens to people call Caucasian people names, like a whole bunch of weird ass names. And she writes it down as a list in the book. And she says, oh, I can use that next time. And she writes it down in the book because she said, and they even talked about it on Kev on stage, we don't really have a good name or comeback. We don't have a good solid comeback. That one. I mean, that lady, I mean, what she said. Last one I saw the video she did was Mayo King. It was like, I was just like, we're gonna have to come up with something better than that. We've tried. It might sting, but it ain't gonna hurt.
Okay. We're not gonna do a thing, but I had to say it. So it was one person. It was one person on YouTube, and they got called, and an expired gallon of milk. I was like,
we have to come creative. Like, for instance, when I have to describe, I have seen people on YouTube that be like, this gives me on the back of me when they describe somebody in wrestling and they are not Black or African American, when they say it not in a smooth tone, but they say it with such like disdain. He's African American, and I'm like, why you kind of saying it like that?
that was real aggressive. That was real aggressive.
African American man, why he can't? And so, to me, that's why sometimes I be like, when I say Caucasian, I try not to say the other word, palm colored person. That means the opposite of the color I am. So, but people nowadays get offended about anything. You can. I thought Sammy, you getting ready for Michael Jackson Day? Because you came in smooth. With that.
Yes, that's all I need, Sammy. That's all I need. That's perfect. Now, why are you doing a ponytail though?
He trying to slick his hair, I think.
But don't do a ponytail though. Don't do a ponytail.
Okay, we back together.
Sammy, Michael Jackson now a ponytail.
Ladies and gentlemen,
When you put a hat on, what is? We were close.
He got the Michael Jackson jacket and everything on. You just saw he just slid in the camera.
We were close. Okay, when you go to the party, get some gel to get your hair back, and that's it.
Do what?
For the party, you can't wear the hat. You have to get a comb and stick your hair back, and do like a little whoosh to the side, and that's it.
Just wet it, and then just let it go down and just.
I got thick hair; it'll dry up quick.
But you can't wear that hat, Sammy.
Okay.
You don't get. You're not gonna listen to me,
Sammy.
I wear the hat for stream. I can take the hat off now, I guess.
No. Okay, promise me you're gonna wear it for the party. You're not gonna wear it for the party.
No.
Okay, you put back. Yeah. That's all I was concerned about. You put it back on. Yeah. That's all I was concerned about.
Sammy is a smooth criminal. That's what happened today. We learned today Sammy is a smooth criminal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't learn anything from this match, or this show, actually, sorry, Sammy himself is smooth. Okay.
Welcome to the party, finally.
Took me 2 minutes to get dressed.
Sammy is
plain white shirt, black dress shirt, blue jeans. All right, good.
That's all I needed. Thank you.
Sammy,
I appreciate you.
What's up? You're my boy Blue. What's happening?
It took you long enough. Stop. You're being why you have to be so aggressive, Sammy? Stop.
I think you and my boy Blue got a girlfriend, but he still just thinking about Sammy. Okay, go ahead.
That was real aggressive, Sister Ray. Oh my gosh. That was so aggressive. No,
Sammy,
everyone stop it.
Cyber said,
no.
Scissor me too.
No.
There you go.
Yeah, you're tired now. You're tired. The first time you did it too much.
You my boy Blue said that was aggressive scissoring.
That was really aggressive.
Y'all both left sore after that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from both breaks. GCW during the whole time was on a 15-minute break. I don't know what they be breaking for.
Getting the glass out in the door handles.
I don't know why this man got.
Is that good?
No, that's good enough. Yes.
Yeah.
Both sides or just the one?
Both. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Sammy is going to a theme party tonight with Michael Jackson, and so that's why he is getting his Jackson on getting his Jackson on.
Bang bang, bang bang.
Piper said that was ruthless aggression.
Oh, Scissor me
my
said.
I'm just saying what you my boy Blue said.
Scissor me said me.
He said, "Oh, Scissor me, Sammy."
Pop the collar. There we go.
That's all you need. Thank you. I appreciate you.
This banner is very aggressive. Very aggressive. Let me see if I can make it less aggressive. There we go. That's less aggressive. Let's see if we can do it a little lower. That's even less aggressive. There we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on the screen, we have Team New South. We have Jack Cartwheel, Starboy Charlie, and some cowboy.
So
Blue is scissoring, so that's for Blue.
Right. So is that Kit Wilson or is that Elton? Sorry, I had to make fun of the ass boy.
That's funny.
I'll say this: when they're doing their promos before this match, the Butt Boys and Bang Bang Gang look really good together. I need them to make it official. Let's do it. Come on.
They, the Guns, call them what you want to call them. They've come a long way. They've grown on me.
Oh, yeah.
In the very beginning, they were just kind of annoying, but now I actually really appreciate them. They've become a really quality tag team.
It was all promoters do it to everybody. When they list them up too soon. They shouldn't have won the belts that soon. If they did, if they gave them a little bit, time, it would have been way better. But they did it too soon. Period.
I agree with that.
It's fine. That happens a lot. It's better than waiting too long, like it happens with some people.
That's true. That is true.
Like Liv Morgan.
Yeah, it feels like it's feast
no,
or famine, right?
it was
it's
too late.
Too soon or too late. It's either too soon or too late. Very rarely does wrestling hit the mark. It feels like for me, like at the right time, no matter what company it is. They seem to miss the mark a lot.
Liv Morgan, I thought she was going to win Money in the Bank in the previous year than she had. And then by the time it happened, I was like, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
Now, like for that, you can't ask me because for any person new, it just takes me a minute to get it. And so it doesn't mean a minute to get it where it's like, oh, okay, now I get why people like this person. I'm all for it.
I mean, well, Liv Morgan wasn't new though. She was like on the main roster for like 6 years to that point.
I still don't like her. No offense.
There are some people I don't really care if they ever have that moment because I don't like them. But yeah, I mean that doesn't change the fact that they still miss their moment, or miss that particular or whatever.
We have to agree WWE sometimes be trying to save us from ourselves. Sometimes they be trying to save us from ourselves. And yet we be asking for it. When we get it be like, I really don't want this. It's like
everybody wants LA Knight to win Money in the Bank. So that means LA Knight will win Money in the Bank next year.
Okay,
right.
But LA Knight is not going to be as good as you thought he was. It's like they can see the potential in somebody. It's like they shoved Roman down our throat. We would not accept him. But come to find out they were right. He's a superstar. Now it's like,
but he still took another 3 years to get to that point, and then it took us another 3 years to accept him being at that point.
Yeah, but still, they saw a superstar. Liv is like they don't see it, and now I see what they see, and I don't see it either. And it's like, okay, Charlotte is a superstar because she can do things in the ring, and she's very charismatic outside when she does interviews. where she can bring people into a match. Like she can make you want to tune in. That's a superstar. Bianca has been doing interviews for them. That's a superstar. If they see superstar in Montez, but Dawkins is beginning to get a little higher, and as you notice, he's gotten a couple of pins. They see it in him a little bit now, but it's this it factor, and if they don't see it, you ain't getting that push. LA Knight could go out there and scream, "Yeah," 45 times, and then after he win the championship, and on the 90th day, he said, "Yeah," everybody gonna be like, "Boo."
Now I'll say this: I don't like Cena after 2009 was like, y'all know what y'all doing, stop it. But the progression of Cena, I think, was probably the perfect way of saying when to put the belt on someone. I love how he was a heel, but they turned him on. He was a babyface Survivor Series on Angle's team, and then he was great as the U.S. champion on SmackDown. And then when he finally beat JBL, I think that was perfect timing. I think that's probably the only example of a perfect timing of when to put the belt on someone. Was it afterwards? I don't know.
Just like we talked
I
about.
will say, I don't think that the booking they did was wrong. They just had the people in the wrong spots.
When?
If Mox was in Roman's position for the 2 years after the breakup of the Shield, and Roman was in Mox's position, it would have been fine. And then after that 2 year period, have Roman be the same, have Mox do what he was doing. And like it would have been so much better. There would have not been a bunch of backlash. Like with the whole feud with Seth thing, like Roman still had the same music. He had the same entrance. He had the same moves. He was holding on to that Shield thing, and Seth is the one who broke it up. So if you had the feud between them, it would have made logical sense. And then you could have had Mox in the position of winning the Royal Rumble facing Brock, and then Seth comes in and cashes in and screws Mox out of the chance of being champion instead of doing it to Roman.
It's like, be honest, Mox is a better extreme GCW wrestler than it is a professional technical wrestler. He is down and dirty, and WWE is not down and dirty place to go. So he.
Well, you know what? But even like Dean Ambrose, before he was, before his injury, he got, jacked up. He wasn't really that ground and pound. It was like a little, what's the word? Here you go. Fusion of high flyer / I will hit you in the mouth real hard. Like I think the little middle ground of Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles, CM Punk, that little ground. Like I can go off the top rope, but I will hit you hard as ham fat as well.
I think Moxley is more of it's realistic. We're gonna fight each other. We're gonna take care of each other. That's the element of like secrecy, but we're gonna fight each other for real, and that's what it is. Because you notice there's a clip. I know me and Anika and ALW has seen the clip where they all stomping somebody in the ring, and Moxley is not connected to now one of these fake stumps. He is not connected to not one of them. Now, is it Jimmy?
I hate Jimmy so much.
Another part of that booking that would involve the swap between the two would be the Triple H feud with the Authority and all that stuff. Instead of having that with Reigns, which didn't make sense because he was the chosen, like having that with Mox and leading to Mania, like that would have made so much more sense. Like Mox would, as the anti-authority person, like how was that not the idea?
Like I think with Roman, they didn't know what to do with him. So they just kept throwing stuff that didn't make sense and stuff that people didn't want. Like all those matches against,
like Roman on my TV at all. Oh,
like no, Roman. People wanted it. It's like I don't like Roman as a heel, and so they would make him a face, and they were like, "Well, I don't like him as a face," and then they would make him a heel.
No. Nobody want him as a face. Nobody want him as a face. Let's just get that straight.
Listen, even now, as Roman as he is now, you can go through the 3 or 4 years of this bloodline story and him becoming the top champion. He has been a babyface, a heel, a babyface, a heel. He has went back and forth. But the only thing about it is he's remained himself this time. Whereas before it was like a totally different character. Just like Charlotte when she came back a babyface. People were like, "Oh my God, she got Ronda," and then 2 seconds later it was like, this whole babyface thing, it's not working for her. Like it's not working at all.
Well, like you said, when they shove them down our throats, we're not gonna cheer for them. They're not gonna. You can tell us they're babyface all day long. We're gonna boo the crap out of them because you keep shoving them down our throats. Why do we have to have 6 freaking Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns matches? That made no freaking sense.
Listen, CM Punk has been back a whole 48 hours, not even 48, some days and like some odd change, and I've seen this man 999 times on my screen. Okay, so at this point, it's like when somebody wants to be pushed, they will push them to the Sriracha. Sriracha is on my screen until she got injured, and then now they let me know SRS said that she was backstage. That means she's gonna bring her Sriracha behind back. And again, I want to say I don't think WWE does things correctly, but sometimes they be right. They be like, this person injured, they shouldn't come back. No, we're gonna bring them back, and then I don't see them. Bryan Danielson had 3 or 4 great matches, but now he's sitting on commentary to the next match. And it's like, what was it? I thought he was coming wrestle every week. It was gonna be a good thing. And then, now it's like y'all are saving him because he gets injured. Samoa Joe, you save him because he gets injured. Sriracha, she ain't on TV, and the one time she did get on
and
TV,
she sucks.
And she sucks. It's like sometimes you have to. What's that boy name? They said look like Brock Lesnar. Now he's in AEW.
I know you're talking about. He was Swerve.
Yeah, they say he sucks, but AEW thought they could change him, and he still sucks over there. So it's like, matter of fact, he sucks, and I see him on national TV now. So it's like, what is the purpose of it? It's like picking up trash on the side of the road and thinking you fix it. It's trash.
Well, I think with AEW, they give them more of a chance. It's like with WWE, some people sometimes they'd be like they give no chances. It's bad creative. They like it's just a pew. At least AEW like, okay, now we know you're trash. Now we know we can't do jack squat with you.
The mistake Tony is making is you don't get a chance to see their trash and then get rid of them like WWE. You lock them into a long, big contract, then find out they trash, and you too late. You already paid. You paying them. You paying them to be trash on your TV screen.
He's got the money.
And then the people who are actually doing the work and doing good work are not making the work money they should. Like Miro, SRS talked about it the other day. When he was doing the God gimmick before he renewed his contract, he wasn't making as much money as, let's say, Brandon Cutler, or anybody else. He was making like less. And he kept talking about in interviews that eventually I'm going to renew my contract and make more money. Now he don't renew his contract, and then Phil and everybody else will come along and make it more than he do.
I love Miro, but Brandon Cutler should be the highest paid wrestler in any company because he's brilliant. That dude is a genius, so I'm not mad at that.
Camera work, clothing,
he's fucking hysterical.
BTE, like he's doing like 5 different jobs. He's not just doing the one job; he's doing 5 jobs.
Exactly.
And then it's like, even with the whole Cody thing, you decided out of everybody that you're gonna strip Cody and then tell him he can just do whatever he wants to over in the corner. He does that, and then he's like, okay, why am I here? And then you like, just gone out the door. You have a great day. And then you realize he goes over to the other company and does what he wanted to do in the first place. And he's doing really well. And it's just ironic. Somebody talked about it. It's ironic that after he left, it just started. All those numbers just started just falling.
So, side note, we're not in Chicago anymore, right? We're in Canada, and they are booing the crap out of CM Punk right now. Like some people are still going with CM Punk, but when they were doing the chop exchange between him and Jay White, it was boo for CM Punk and yay for Jay White.
Oh, I just remembered I didn't finish what I was saying earlier. So out of the 3 Shield members, though, at least they booked one of them right. Seth Rollins.
I saw that blue lady. The lady had a baby. That's the first of all, that's not funny. That's not funny.
Well, no offense. Who is a baby to GCW?
They brought a baby to Japan, and the lady actually gave Leo Rush her baby, and Leo was like soaking wet, and she was like, hold my baby. And he was just like, and she was like, you can hold it, like you can cuddle him. And he was like, lady, I'm wet. I'm not even gonna do this.
Like you nasty. Like yo, it's like like, lady, I know you're a wrestling fan, but let's be honest with your baby, okay? Get your baby back.
Listen, GCW don't give a shit. They're like Blue said, that baby knows on it. Listen, GCW has a thing where they're like, you bought this ticket, so you know it's gonna be mayhem. First of all, Blake Christian match is next. I want to say Blake Christian is the a-hole of the year. He's the I thought Okada a-hole was bad, but I was like, oh, okay. But first of all, he won the title by stumping 2 women's heads in. Then last night he decided, then the next last week he did not show up for a show to defend his title. Then last night he interfered in a great match between Metalik and Vikingo, and just like pushed Vikingo off the rope and stomped Metalik's head in. And now he's wrestling. He just does what he wants to, and I appreciate it.
Like, whoo, they are pulling the crap out of CM Punk right now. And I was very interested when they got like what people were going to say after Chicago. Like, cause Chicago is going to be his hometown. They're going to it's going to be upside down land like MJFB when he be in Staten Island. But so it's very interesting to see what's going to happen after this.
Can you think of any tag teams that got broken up and then they gave each member the booking that the other person should have gotten instead?
Oh, not really.
Like with Evolution, like I think Batista and Randy Orton got the right booking after it ended.
I see. No, yep.
Like I can't say that their careers would have been better if they had each other's bookings.
No, it was nicely designed for both of them. I do agree with that one.
Why are you getting cat hair on my shirt, bro?
I'm trying to think really hard because after the whole barbershop thing, it's like someone has to be Shawn Michaels, someone has to be Jannetty. It's engineered like that. But no, I think I really can't think of, you picked the wrong person to be the Shawn Michaels of the group. I'm trying really hard. I don't think so. Like the Steiner brothers, it should have been Scott. No offense. Harlem Heat, it should have been Booker T. And this be going way back. I'm trying to think way back.
Well, a lot of those, it's like one advances and one doesn't. But like, I was trying to think of one where they both advance. They both have their own careers, but they both would have been better off if they had gotten the gimmick change that the other person got instead.
Oh, that's rare. That's really rare. Where it's like both people actually had good or even deep. Oh, yeah. The only one that comes close is maybe Christian and Edge. And
I can see that.
I'm grasping at straws, but maybe that would have been if they would have changed it.
But yeah, that biggest one for me though is Mox and Roman.
Right.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I think that both of them would have been better off. Both of them would have been better off if they had each other's bookings for those first 2 years after the Shield broke up.
Well, when Seth does when Seth does interviews, he was like, we had to do Roman spots, where it's like they told us to specifically give spots to make Roman shine. So they already had their eye on Roman being the top guy.
And that's fine to have that as the plan, but the problem was the booking.
Oh, the booking. The booking was
Like, but like Mox would have been fine with that booking. And Roman would have been fine with Mox's booking, feuding with Seth for half a year following the Shield breakup, during the run-ins, having to fight the guards that he hires, beating up jobbers, you know? Like, all that stuff would have worked to Roman's benefit. It wouldn't have been having, you know, these big matches that exposed his inability in the ring yet, because, you know, he had been doing it for all of, you know, a year at that point. But, like, beating up a couple of, what's the word for them? Enhancements in the back,
Jobbers.
dressed up as security guards. Like, because that's what Mox was doing. He was facing Rollins' security. Roman should have been in that position, just smashing the security guards one after the other. For you know, like, that would have been such a better position for him.
Well, that and it's like, so I was before this made the superstar. The one before that, I was you know, semi studying. Right, one moment here. One moment here.
No, I'm alone. Hello, everybody.
So, yeah. Sorry.
Dolores.
I was trying to semi study.
Great fight with the mute button. That's my year thing. Mark
I was studying for Nina Superstar. Yeah.
You know, I feel that, Blue. I think D'Lo could have.
Matt wasn't that dude. Nah, Matt wasn't that dude though. Matt like Jeff was a vibe before we knew what a vibe was. I don't know about that one. But no, like I was saying, I was studying for Nana Superstar, right? And I was like, let me just go through famous lines. And I got over to Samoa Joe. And I'm like, they just wasted Samoa Joe.
Mark Henry and Mae Young is like one of the like biggest blunders in storylines. But you know, if that was D'Lo Brown instead, I think that would have been just hilarious.
It probably would have.
I think D'Lo could have sold that so well.
I don't know. That was.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
D'Lo Brown was the father of the hand.
I don't want to know. Thank you. I don't want to know.
Sammy be going back with the thoughts.
But yeah, like back to Roman, right? I was trying to study for a Nana Superstar, and so I'm like, let me just look over famous promos and stuff. And I got over to Samoa Joe. I'm like, y'all wasted Joe just to enhance other people who didn't need that spot. I'm like, it should have like when Roman won the Royal Rumble, you wasted Bray Wyatt and Danielson for him to win. And who's in that room? Who's in that room and said that was a good idea? And it wasn't.
There was a time where I was about to give up on watching wrestling, and then I turned into TNA, and AJ Styles and Samoa Joe kept me in.
Oh, yes. I was waiting for Hey Wendy 2. That never came. When Samoa Joe almost beat Brock Lesnar, I was waiting for that. It was so many rematches. I'm like, why have we? Whatever.
So Roman has beaten almost everyone on the roster in his current championship reign, but he hasn't beat Bobby Lashley. And I think the last time that they faced each other was the lead up to SummerSlam in 2018.
I don't even remember
And that
that.
was to face that was to face Brock Lesnar. And Roman won, and then he relinquished the title like a month later because his leukemia came back.
Oh, okay. I remember. That's weird. I remember that, but I don't remember. Wow, interesting. Like I will say that, like, after Roman Reigns found the tribal chief, my mind instantly went to every match that they screwed over. Bring it back, because the tribal chief is a bomb character now. I want to see him versus AJ Styles now. I want tribal chief versus Samoa Joe now. I'm like all those matches that could have been better with this character. Bring those back, because now he's in his bag, and it's going to be way better than it was when he was just floundering, but y'all was trying to push it down his throat.
They did John Cena, and that was way better than the last time.
That was so much better. It's like missionary. Now I was like, what the freak, dude? You can't say that. I want it all
every night for 20 years.
Like Tribal Chief versus a Bray Wyatt. I want it all. I want it. Yeah.
I mean, that match is like owed to us. Like, he took the title off the Fiend without actually beating the Fiend, and the Fiend never got a rematch.
And it was going to happen, but they drafted Bray to Raw. I'm like, ah.
But Charlotte gets the title match, even though it's a different title.
Like, I'm not sure. Like, talking about Roman, Tribal Chief is great. I'm not sure what to do with Charlotte. I'm like, you're still shoving it. You're still shoving her down our throats. She takes breaks. I'm not sure what to do with her.
Well, she's at an advantage right now because she is probably their top worker. So it's like, I can do what I want.
She has good matches. I can say that about her. She has good matches.
Like I said, but like we all said, when but like we said, you keep shoving her down our throats. We don't care about the good matches. Like, why can't you do
she's athletic. That's the second good thing I can say about her. She's athletic. But so is Dana Brooke.
Y'all ain't gonna do my girl like this, okay? Y'all ain't gonna do my girl like this, okay? She work hard. She work hard for the money.
Well, like, why can't she do what Becky Lynch doing now, right? Becky Lynch is doing a nice little thing with Trish, which doesn't involve the title. Just once, Charlotte. Just once. Have a program that doesn't involve the freaking title.
Yeah, that's a huge issue I have.
I cannot believe
they'll do these storylines, and it's like, why does this have to involve the title?
I can't believe that happened. I wouldn't have thought that would have happened on AEW Rampage.
Bang!
But CM Punk didn't get pinned or submitted, so he doesn't have to give up his championship.
Bang!
Championship he ain't even got. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on GCW Collision. I'm sorry, I called it another name because it seemed like all AEW shows mirrored into one person. Is over. Tomorrow's Forbidden Door. Make sure you join us. But we will stay on to the end of this GCW match, which is for the GCW World title. It is Blake Christian versus Adam Priest. So let me take the ticker off since it's the show left going.
Like, I totally get, everyone can't be on the card, but why is it Jay White not on the Forbidden Door card? Make it make sense.
Well, you remember, I don't know if you know, but Jay White left New Japan on a match where he was supposed to
Eddie
initially
Kingston.
Yeah, the match was that he could never wrestle in New Japan or for New Japan or against New Japan people. So he's excluded from that.
But I know he can't go back to New Japan, but he can't compete it's called Forbidden Door for a reason.
No, he can't even do that. You know, New Japan probably hot about him leaving like he did. Okay, Sammy.
I guess.
Are you all able to close this off without me?
You gotta leave? Right, okay.
I need to run.
Last man standing because I don't know if this is the last match, but we'll see. All right, Sammy. We'll see.
Peace. Dang, got it. Peace.
I thought it was that, Sammy. You said peace.
Well, you didn't let me finish. Peace, love, and rock and roll.
See,
you bad.
Roll it in. Sammy, you need to figure out when you gonna end. Every time I look up, this man is like, okay.
So
we have a little video package on GCW.
So the official ending of Collision, the Guns and Jay White and Juice Robinson put them up. I think it's official. All four on part of Bang Bang Gang. The Bang Bang Gang. Let's go.
Oh, Joey Janela versus Tank. That was the match that we are missing for today. So I know there's another match I saw.
So all right, so I'm now on the GCW. What am I watching now? What's it called?
Mastermind. You, my boy Blue said, peace, love, and scissors. Peace, love, and scissors. I swear.
Oh.
Just so, hold on. I'm going to look frozen for a second. Because I want to make sure. You can still hear me. I'm still here. I'm still here. Sorry.
I guess y'all really didn't expect for Nikki to be watching the only one watching GCW right now on screen.
Listen, GCW ain't that bad, did it? It ain't that bad.
What are we watching?
The people look like
GCW. Everything else is off.
No. I'm saying, what are we watching on GCW? These guys look crazy.
Janela versus Tank. Don't talk about Tank, okay? Tank is a monster. He is a tank.
They do look crazy, though.
They do look crazy, right?
And I swear I must have been on some kind of happy juice or something. Because I wrote that match out. And I saw it when I got in here. And I don't see it no more. That's why I was like, hold on.
Did we lose Sammy
questions.
To his theme party?
Yep. We kept playing tag when it kept me dropping him. Because he Ladies and gentlemen, I have been in and out and in and out and up and down. I'm here with you all. We have prediction questions, and I must answer them before my mind slips me. I am an elderly person at this point. I hear you. I hear you. You don't see me. You got that black girl magic picture when I'm gone.
All right. Tank is coming to the ring. Who's Tank's
He
associate?
faces Joey Janela.
No, I know he's wrestling Joey Janela, but who's the guy in the hood with the face paint on?
I forgot his name.
The Grim Reaper.
Right?
Oof.
He's wrestled before. I'm just again.
The dude in the cloak. So overall, how was Collision?
It was good. Like,
You missed the last match, which would have made you happy.
Which was, I forget what the main event was.
CM Punk versus the Guns and Juice Robinson and
That's right.
yeah. And
They-
guess who lost?
CM Punk.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, Punkster lost. Punky Brewster lost.
Fuck some of my picks with True Heel Heat because I picked Punk to win, but I'm happy
Me
he
too.
lost.
Listen, I was sad too. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll
if
take
you
that
are here
out.
with us, while you're here with us, while Joey is getting in the ring, which he likes to take his time and show a little cheek off. We need you to come back not only tomorrow. You need to bring back your butt back here tomorrow at 7:00 if you want to watch the pre-show, 8:00 if you want to watch the main show. And I definitely need you here to hype us up because we're going to have a good time on Tuesday when we have Cresta Star in the building with us at the cookout. She's going to be eating with us at the same table. We're going to be doing a mini little interview, go over a topic that we had in mind, do some games, have a little fun. And we need you in the building, okay? Support our girl and support us too, okay? Get the overlay down. He is straight screaming.
I can't. What y'all have me watching?
Listen, we have you watching it. My boy Blue says Joey Janela looks like a straight up Florida man. Yep. Listen, for those who don't know, we cover GCW here. We have our show Seeing Stars. I just want to point out if anybody watched me and Sammy, which is Hot Chocolate. Oh, thank you, my boy Blue. I love that. Every time she sings it on live, I lose my shit.
Adrenaline
In my hole.
I'm about to blow my load.
She goes. I mean, she goes every week is a different version, and I laugh at. I'm hoping secretly she comes with the Fu Manchu on. I swear to God. When she has the mustache, I die. I die on the inside. Because it can never stay on. It can never stay on.
She had the Vince mustache. Yeah, she had the mustache on True Heel Heat. I was fucking dying.
Listen, she does that on live a lot. She does, if you ever watch her on TikTok, she does lives where she does drag makeup, and she does it because she's just interested in it and how to do it. And it is hilarious because the outcome is so beautiful, yet she is hilarious throughout the whole way getting there. So
yeah,
I couldn't find her. I think she's a great fit for the cookout because we like to have fun and have a good time. She won't be our only guest. She'll be the first of many. So make sure. See, we on the ground floor. This is a company you want to invest in. You see what I'm saying? You come here, you have a good time. 100%. So when you come up, we'll be like, oh yeah, I know my boy. Like you and my boy Blue and Cyber and her son. They come in here. They was with us from the beginning. They all ride or died. Those are people when everybody, dropping them jewels of cashes. I can go, you know what? You been with me since the beginning. I'm going to slide you in. Get your coming in first. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
VIP. You a VIP.
VIP. Oh, Joey Janela is about to speak.
Listen, like I was saying, if you were with us maybe 2 weeks ago when we watched a GCW show, me and Sammy, aka Hot Chocolate. Marshmallow was there too. He came in and out. We had to watch Joey Janela defend his championship, which is called the Championship, with a glass bottle with a ship in it.
Oh,
And
hell no.
Joey came out. First of all, Joey name was not Joey for the match. It was Joseph Janela. And
Joseph Janela.
I swear to God, I don't know what come over me because Sammy was drinking. I was not. I could not stop with the pirate jokes. It was like, oh, matey, there we go, matey, get it. Walk the plank, my matey. And so now every time I see Joey, I don't think of Joey. I think of Joseph Janela the pirate. And I can't help it. Like, there go my matey right there. There you go. Can't help it. Can't help it.
All right, we're about to get Tank and Joey Janela.
Tank is past a tank. That's a ain't a tank. That's a submarine. Your yacht.
A yacht.
But yeah, because yachts are big and beautiful. Yeah, some people might consider him big and beautiful. I don't know. I just want to know at what point, Tank, did you realize that your pants no longer fit at the bottom, and so you had to do the slits on the side? It looked like zippers, but I obviously see you have shorts up on the bottom of it, so. Or underwear. I don't know. You know, GCW sometimes they like to go free. Does his shirt say "F-U Tennessee"?
Does it say that?
On the back of Tank's shirt. I swear.
Joey Janela. That was so much.
Uncle Tennessee. That's what it says. F-U Uncle Tennessee.
F-U Uncle Tennessee. All right. Really, Joey? You're going to get ran over?
It was so much. It was so much.
That's funny.
See, this is the type of people we need a part of Bray Wyatt's cult.
Right?
This is the type of people. Because you got to know you're not making a lot. Making a lot of money doing this. And to be this committed has to be something good. My thing about it, this is no holds barred extreme match. Why are you scared dude helping his big man out? Right? Joey just gonna open the curtains and let everybody sitting back there who just sitting out eating just be shown.
It's a disconnect. Cause like so far I like Tank. Why is Scary Dude with him?
Why is Scary Dude with him? I like Tank, but not his partner.
Maybe Tank the muscle. You know? Kind of like Sean Diesel.
But you don't look possessed. Like when you have these kind of partners, like the dude who isn't the scary dude is like possessed or mind control. Just like, no, he's just my friend.
Did Joey just get in the basket? Joey just got in the basket.
He did. Now Tank's about to.
You my boy Blue pointed something out earlier that you missed. ALW that was hilarious.
What did he point out?
During the match with Starboy and them, look what happened. I love what he said.
That's hilarious.
He said this afterwards. He said, "The baby no sold it."
The baby no sold it. He's so stupid.
You know what? I appreciate people want to be interactive and you ain't got no babysitter. You just like, I'm gonna go out there. But some things you just don't do.
Blue be killing me all the time.
You see them kids out there? Nobody kids should be out there like this.
Right?
Because they don't have no boundaries. There ain't no gate. It's just like, I'm gonna go in for it. Listen. My favorite thing that we learned the other day while watching Anika is that I can take cans and cut them in half and glue them upside down on the half part that's cut open, and it will cut skin wide open so bad that you will pour blood.
Oh.
That could be a human trap for people, is that you can cut cans open and glue them to a board and just trip somebody up and just cut them all up.
Like you had nothing else to do. Why? Why did your mind go to this? Is what I want to do for this. I'm going to assume the death match.
Listen. Oh, sorry, LW. You came right back as I was like, I was gonna close the gap. I was like, hey, I was gonna close the gap. I'm sorry, I got your face all out.
Right?
I got your face all out. You're important too, okay, LW? You are important too. You are valuable. You are strong.
You is smart. You is kind.
You is beautiful. Don't let nobody take that away. Ladies and gentlemen, we're watching. Oh, Joey, baby, you tried to kill yourself.
Tank's about to grate Joey's
already.
forehead. About to apply grater to Joey's forehead.
You know what? Because of GCW, I'm gonna go with all the bad takes.
Oh.
Tank is leaking all on the ground.
Yep.
He can't hold gasoline inside his body whatsoever.
Grater to the forehead.
Oh yeah.
All the women do it to each other all the time. You missed the match earlier.
Anika can't handle it.
Anika's just a little blood. It's a little blood. Like
So
John Moxley.
I'm cool with blood. It's how you get there. Like
It's a little grady grade. It's a little grady grade. It's better than slicing it with a razor. Sometimes they do it with a fork. Or bite people. That's what they do.
I particularly like the fork.
Yeah.
The foreign object.
Or the pizza cutter.
Or just straight through the glass.
Yeah.
Has anyone from like the old school ECW, like Terry Funk, or like has anyone like any of those guys been on GCW ever?
Yeah. Mick Foley has been on there. Not like, I think Terry Funk might have wrestled one time, but I know Mick Foley came on there and he kind of like 1-2 got involved and stuff. David Arquette done wrestled on there. He went through glass and everything else.
That was pretty
okay.
That was before I started watching GCW.
Believe it or not, Anika loves AEW. You know Maki Ito? That be like, yeah. On GCW, she's very hardcore. She forks people up and she cuts people with a pizza cutter. And she screams MDK, which is murder, death, kill. And then she says, MDK all fucking day. And she does that. And
she walks around giving people the bird like this.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. She's all 5 foot and like 100 pounds and fucking.
She send people through glass. She go through doors. She is nothing like that AEW character what she plays.
Right.
Like maybe I'll see. Okay. Maybe I'll see that one Saturday. That would actually be kind of cool to watch.
Yeah, she was on last week's. Was it last week's?
Yeah.
Show? Yeah.
Okay.
She was on last night too, wasn't she? I think she was.
I haven't watched all of it yet, so I don't know. Maybe I haven't gotten that far.
Yeah. It's because you were the last place.
That's messed
we
up.
got a GCW prediction. And
as usual, ALW's in last place.
I didn't even check so far. But you know what made him and Sammy lose? They picked almost pretty much the same picks. But on this show last night, Sammy picked the pick with me. Because we do it blind. What I do is I send it out on email and they pick their choices and then it comes back and it's like a quiz. Tank broke that man.
He sure did.
My God Almighty, he broke that man. Oh no, Joey. I also commend Joey for understanding the struggle. What is it? It's Tanahashi. Tanahashi loses his two front teeth a lot, and he shows up the next match the next day with a new front set.
With new front set.
Joey got his front tooth knocked out and just been like,
leaves it.
He just leaves
it. He's like Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe just perpetually don't have those two front teeth are just gone. Just
Joey's like, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna rock it like this.
So I peeped that when Joey. I'm like, well, is your teeth crooked or part of your front's missing?
Yeah, he's missing the tooth right in the front of his face.
Oh,
what's this man setting up this shopping cart on the outside? Somebody
you trying to lift Tank? Oh, hell no.
Oh no. Joey, you don't need Tank.
It's Tank for a reason, boo boo.
All right.
Tank is a tank.
So, J Classic, for sure, of the Smart Psychology podcast, will be on July 18th to play Name That Superstar. And he already told me if he wins, he's taking our Sweet Baby Ray's and turning it into JR's barbecue sauce. So we can't allow that to happen. We cannot allow that change to happen. Right?
See, I don't breathe.
JJ's food with a what now?
That's the AFW. I thank you for reminding me of that because I need to make a Sweet Baby Ray trophy.
Yeah, you know, JR.
What kind of foolishness? See, I don't even know you like that. I seen you, and we was cool. But you gonna turn my Baby Ray into some foolishness that's not Baby Ray? What's wrong with you? Know what?
And we'll have some more guests. Some will be live. Some will be just ahead of time, having good times on the channel because we're growing up and growing out. Some channels grow up. We grow up and out. Okay, we sprout. We grow. As I said in the Discord, we moving on up like the Jeffersons.
Moving on up.
We're going to the east side in a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Oof.
Listen,
now there is a shopping cart
ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. We all should pick one thing embarrassing to do. If we can get to 100, like singing or dancing, or I don't know, telling an embarrassing story. One thing to do if we can get to 100 subscribers. Embarrassing. Sammy, I know he got something already loaded. Sammy don't
for sure.
Anika, you probably could twerk. You did it one day on the channel.
I was like, what is she doing? I guess she must have been working out, but you was up just like grooving.
No, people getting it.
Last night, I did hit 10,000 steps, and it was already too close. It was already too close to midnight.
She was just walking.
She's up getting the steps.
She was walking and talking. She was just getting it. I was like, girl, it couldn't be me. But you know what? Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
I didn't want to be off camera. I'm like, this is weird.
Is it hard to get to 10,000 steps?
Not really.
No.
But when you're working, I'm like, okay, so this is why people have jobs. I never thought. I was never those people I never said, oh, it's easy, but like now I know how harder it is.
Listen, it's hard for me because as you all see, it's probably not up there. I froze. Making a weird ass face while I'm froze too. Just Jesus. Why?
Oh, that was off completely. There you go.
Now I'm black. Okay.
Now I'm black.
Black girl.
As opposed to what?
Jesus. Hold on. I'll be back.
Aren't you normally black?
Still at the bottom. Sammy is just still at the bottom. Hold on.
I know. That's why I was like, is Sammy actually gone or what? Because he's still at the in the background.
Sammy like I'm still gonna be a part of the team. That's probably what my name was.
He didn't cut the stream off?
No, He just left the thing on and just walked off. He was just like, this it.
Oh my god.
That's
Hold
hilarious.
on, let me leave the studio. Wait a minute. AEW, you logged in, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I hate to leave and then thing go off.
No, I won't go off. Nope. That's hilarious. All right, Tank's got Joey in the corner. He's getting him up on the top rope. It looks like he's trying to do something. He's going to put him through this door.
All right, you're like 3 seconds ahead of me.
Okay.
I got some rhythm back again. Yeah. But I wear my watch all the time. Y'all will see me when I throw my hands up. It's difficult for me because, as you all know, I'm rolling. I got 4 wheels. When I my nephew's like, TT, like, I'm rolling. Give me a chance. I'm rolling. But when I have appointments and you have to get up and walk, like get on the scale, walk down the hall, go to this, do to that, I notice I get like a good 5,000 steps. By the time I get home, I'll be ready to go to bed. Now, ironically, lately, when I'm about to go to bed, and I'm like, "Ooh, I just got home. I'm about to go to bed." There's a stream, and I'm like, "I can't go to bed." So, so I'm up looking at y'all. I'm like, today I woke up and I felt like I don't know. I'm gonna make this stream.
Well, don't ever feel obligated. If you can't make it, you can't make it. We'll make it. We'll survive. I mean, don't ever push yourself or whatever if you can't. It is what it is.
Nah. I'm just like, it was just, how like you take a good nap and that nap turned into like hours. And I woke up and I was like, because I've been doing graphics and stuff. I think once I show y'all, it's like once you start doing it and you learn how to do it, it's like I can't stop doing it. And so I do it till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I go to bed, and then I won't sleep till the afternoon, which I have somebody who comes in to help me. And so they would wake me up around 10, and I'm like, yo, you gotta get me to 12 to get up. Like I got to get up.
Joey with the double stomp on
Why
the
are you
floor.
still standing on the same spot?
Right? He's going to kill the
Do it,
dude. Here we
Joey,
go.
do it. Bow. Oh, it's
Oh, the
there you go,
reverse.
Joey.
That time he spun around.
Do it again, Joey.
2, 3.
Boom.
Joey Janela with the win on Tank.
Hold on, let me start my screen so I can cry a little bit.
Aww.
Cry a little bit. One of y'all picked Tank. And that was me. I picked Tank. That's why I'm about to cry. So you and Sammy picked the right answers. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. How can we do this? How can you do this to yourself? How could you do this to yourself? Dolores, how could you do this to yourself? You know Joey Janela is the man. But I figured Joey would be tired of doing all this work.
Nah.
Oh. That's the end of the show.
Yep. Because we had
I didn't realize that was a main event. I just didn't realize that was a main event. I kept thinking there was going to be one more match for some reason.
We had the Blake Christian show. Blake Christian thing. StreamYard. I need y'all to make an app. Because every time I want to click off on something, I got to go right back. Irks the heck out of me. How did you like it, Anika? The little bit you saw.
So like this is my first GCW, even though it's been a very long time. But like every time I watch it, I have a favorite. I'm like, I'm like, why didn't Tank win? I like Tank. He was a little teddy bear. He could have won.
You can always drop in on us, because you didn't drop in earlier at 12. You can drop in anytime, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing a little housekeeping because we're gonna be here tomorrow for Forbidden Door, and I don't like to leave my house dirty. Okay, I like to clean up on this as you come along. Okay, so this is our schedule again. Seeing Stars comes on Tuesday. It's a Twitch exclusive. That's because we're so wonderful and so big. We have to go over to our own channel by ourselves. Okay. Then Tuesday night, we're here for the cookout, which I'm going to start on the schedule for a second because this Tuesday, we have Cracker Star in the building, okay? Wonderful, beautiful, funny, fightful analysts, okay? So make sure you come and join us then. First of all, I'm going to need Tank and Joey Janela to stop floating across everybody's stuff, okay?
Yeah.
So back to the schedule at hand. So we're here to every Tuesday for the cookout, which you can find us on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Okay, because Facebook acting donkey, and so we'll get that eventually again. Okay, Wednesdays is all for now. It's a Twitch exclusive. It had gotten big and wonderful, and so he had to go on his own channel too. Okay. Friday night is Friday Night Fights, where it starts off with me, Anika, Sammy. We watch SmackDown. Pray for us. And then ALW and CM come in for the fun to watch Rampage. Saturday morning is Under the Radar. Guess what? I'm about to say it's a Twitch exclusive. It had gotten so big. You know what? We had to take it over to Twitch, okay? Saturday is Saturday night. It's all right, okay? That's what we watch AEW Collision and any other thing that comes on. Like tonight, we watch GCW Mastermind for you. We had that Mastermind for you. And then tomorrow, we will be watching. Come to the light. Come to the light. Let me save you on Sunday. Okay? If you want an extra prayer, come at 7 o'clock. If you just want to get your regular prayers off, come at 8, okay? Because we're going to heal people, okay? AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, we're going to heal you. We're going to give you what you ain't had before, okay? We're going to give you that special healing, okay? So make sure you show up for that. So, again, thank you, everyone, for watching AEW Collision and GCW Masterminds. We did do a preview show for Forbidden Door earlier today. You can check that out on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter. And then you also can check out where everybody else other than ALW made their picks last night on Friday Night Fight. Okay? So make sure you're here tomorrow. We're going to have fun. And we'll see you then. Everybody, peace.
Bye.